So every day you get another horror story about some terrible illegal cut to government spending that Elon Musk is doing. How many times have we been through it? Whether it was a massive cut to pediatric cancer research, or the destruction of the CFPB, the anti-scam police, or the destruction of the Department of Education, or the destruction of good things the USA does, like giving HIV medicine to children, right? Every day, it's another, like, holy fucking shit. What are they cutting now? What are they doing now? This is wild. Well, guys, that hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. There's still new stories every week of here's another 7 fucking things they cut, which are going to absolutely decimate and devastate people, and they don't care. Look at this from The Independent. Trump administration cuts funding to long-term diabetes study. More than 1,000 people have been fired from the health agency as part of Trump's cuts. Guys, this was a 30-year study. You literally cannot just flip the switch on that. And then, like, you know, let's say a Democrat wins next, and then they come in and, like, flip the switch back on. That's not how it works. It's unfortunately way too easy to dismantle government and very difficult to build up effective government that works, right? And they're taking a sledgehammer to everything. This is unconscionable, bro. The Trump administration has reportedly canceled funding to an ongoing 3-decade study tracking patients with diabetes despite Donald Trump's campaign to make America healthy again and fight chronic disease. By the way, RFK, you got any thoughts on this? Do you have anything to say on this, you fucking scoundrel bitch? Do you have anything to say on this, you little slimy weasel? Make America healthy again, and you're going to sit there while he destroys a 30-year diabetes study? The cuts were made via the National Institute of Health, which pulled funding for the diabetes prevention program. The scientists don't know why the funding was cut, but speculated it might be because Columbia University helps administer funding for the study to research institutions across the country. The Trump administration recently pulled $400 million in federal funding from Columbia, alleging the Ivy League school hadn't done enough to stop anti-Semitism on campus. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that special? So they whip themselves up into an identity politics frenzy, a manic state, and they pretend like all of these pro-Palestine protesters who just want Israel to stop genociding Gaza, they look at them and go, oh, you're all anti-Semites, you're all basically Hitler, cut off all the funding, cut it off right now. And who are the casualties of that funding? Oh, I don't know. All this various immensely necessary medical research that they've been working on for 30 fucking years. 30 years. So all to appease the Israel lobby, Miriam Adelson, Benjamin Netanyahu, AIPAC, all to appease them and their fucking feelings. You're destroying biomedical research, which is absolutely necessary to come up with medicine and come up with cures. Over false cries of anti-Semitism, because you don't like it when college students say, stop bombing children. God, these people are the lowest of the low. They're the lowest of the low. So now we have, cuts to pediatric cancer research, as I pointed out, cuts to diabetes research. All different NIH funding was just gutted. It was just gutted. By the way, there's a chart that's out about this. When you look at the Doge cuts, they break it down into military versus non-military cuts. Would you like to take a guess what percentage of the cuts have been Pentagon cuts? 0.05%. 0.05%. Remember when they virtue signaled a while ago, like, bro, we're going to go after the Pentagon, bro. We're going to crack down on him, bro. 0.05%, which means they're targeting Medicare, they're targeting Medicaid, they're targeting Social Security, they're targeting flight safety officials, they're targeting our nuclear agencies, they're targeting our regulatory bodies, and they're cutting dick from the Pentagon. And by the way, to the extent they cut anything at all at the Pentagon, is all like some DEI bullshit. That's what they're doing. By the way, in the Republican budget, which passed the House, it increases Pentagon funding by $100 billion. They just announced the other day, we're going to do 60,000 layoffs of civilians in the military, right? So stop and think about this. 60,000 fired civilians, but you're getting an increase of $100 billion. Where's that money going to go? You increase military spending, but you're firing 60,000 civilian workers. Oh, I don't know. My guess is maybe it'll go to one of the biggest Pentagon subcontractors by the name of Elon fucking Musk, right? He'll give himself and his tech broligarch asshole buddies more subsidies. So all they ever wanted to cut was, hey, Let's get rid of some DEI stuff and call it a day. Oh, look, it's only 0.05% of our cuts. Oh, do we destroy healthcare in this country in the process? Great. We love that. They're fucking charlatans, man. These people are charlatans. Because, by the way, the Pentagon has failed 7 audits. They can't account for over 60% of their money. If there was ever a place to actually make cuts, that's it. Instead, hands off over there, right? And destroy the regulatory state, destroy the administrative state, destroy the social safety net. But I'm not done yet. So they're destroying this long-term diabetes study. Then you also have this. In 2023, the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded for mRNA technology that enabled the COVID vaccine. Scientists have started talking about mRNA vaccines for cancer. Now the Trump administration is having scientists take out all references to mRNA research in grants. All references. National Institutes of Health officials have urged scientists to remove all references to mRNA vaccine technology from their grant applications, 2 researchers said, in a move that signaled the agency might abandon a promising field of medical research. The mRNA technology is under study at the NIH for prevention and treatment of infectious diseases, including flu, AIDS, and cancer. It was deployed in the development of the COVID-19 vaccines credited with saving 3 million lives in the U.S. alone, an accomplishment President Donald Trump bragged about in his first term. So they're saying no more grants for any mRNA technology, which means you're stifling research for a flu vaccine, for an AIDS vaccine, for a cancer vaccine, this promising field. And why are you doing it? All because the right-wing base are fucking idiot conspiracy theorists who believe some bullshit written on a 2009 blog by some freak junk science snake oil salesman who says that, oh, the vaccine actually kills you and makes you sick. But buy my herbal supplements anyway, and that'll keep you safe. Right? They've gone full, like they've totally lost their minds. They wouldn't know a placebo-controlled double-blind study if it hit them in the head like a fucking anvil. Right? And they're just anti-vaccine. They are. They're just anti-vaccine. They don't believe in vaccines. They think Bill Gates has some conspiracy to put microchips in you, or they're poisoning you on purpose, or they're doing this, or they're doing that. No, you know who you should worry about putting anything in your body? Fucking Elon Musk, who wants to put a brain chip in everybody. That's who you should worry about, right? But mRNA technology, this technology is already proven. This technology is already proven. But since the right had this massive wave of COVID conspiracism where they don't trust the vaccines, now you got to kill all research for grants for the mRNA stuff. This is an anti-science cult. MAGA is a fascist death cult, and part of that is being deeply anti-science, as they smugly and arrogantly think they know better than people with fucking advanced degrees in this shit who've dedicated their lives to it. So, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Kill the 30-year diabetes study, because why not? Kill all mRNA research grants. Awesome. Awesome. We are, the speed at which we are collapsing from the top spot in the world is like, it's already over. Like, we're already way down that list. Way down. Just to give one more example, look at the difference in electric cars. Compare a Tesla to that Chinese company, what's called BYD or something like that. You go look. Don't take my word for it. You go watch videos on it. Compare the BYD to the Tesla. They are way ahead of the United States. And of course, we banned their cars from coming in here, of course. Right? So they're Draxing us. And they're going to Drax us when it comes to science. They're already Draxing us when it comes to AI and technology. We thought we were the shit. Turns out, no. We're a bunch of fucking idiots electing cult assholes, right? And the chickens are coming home to roost. Robber baron coup of the government. Private sector run amok. Wealthy are totally above the law, right? Full authoritarianism being ushered in. And everybody else is going to fucking run laps around us, right? And it's already happening. We're already seeing it. This is an indefensible thing that Trump and Elon are doing here. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.